Hello everyone. We have discussed in the previous module about this similarity criteria, which is nothing but angle similarity criteria, or else angle similarity, and side means triplus similarity criteria, as well as side side SAS similarity criteria. So let us briefly recall it once again. So what is this similarity criteria? AAA. So this is nothing but if in two triangles, if three angles of one triangle are respectively equal to the three angles of another triangle, then they are said to be similar. Coming to AA similarity also, you can say that if in two triangles, if two angles of one triangle are respectively equal to the two angles of other triangle, then we can say that those two triangles are similar to each other. Okay. And coming to this one, side SSS similarity criteria. So what is that one? If in two triangles the corresponding sides are in a same ratio, then their corresponding angles are equal, and the particular triangles are also similar to each other. This is nothing but the SSS similarity criteria. Coming to SAS similarity criteria is side. It means the angle is included angle, and the sides are containing this included angle. So you can say that here, if one angle of a triangle is equal to the one angle of another triangle, and the sides including these angles are in the same ratio, then the triangles are said to be similar to each other. Hope you understood very well about this similarity criteria, and in this module we are going to discuss more about on this similarity criteria. Basing on this similarity criteria, let us prove some of the results. That is nothing but if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their perimeters is equal to the ratio of their corresponding sides. How to prove it? Let us take two triangles, the two similar triangles, ABC and PQR. If you take triangle ABC and PQR, this is ABC and triangle PQR. Here it is given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. What to show? We have to prove that perimeter of triangle ABC by perimeter of triangle PQR is equal to this AB by PQ, BC by QR, that is equal to AC by PR. We have to show this one. Okay. And for this, coming to proof, we all know very well that if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their corresponding sides are proportional, and as well as their corresponding angles are equal, right? So here it is given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So you can write by corresponding sides proportionality, AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to AC by PR. So I am taking it as with some constant K I am taking. Let it be K. Then here it becomes AB is equal to K times of PQ and BC is equal to K times of QR and AC is equal to K times of PR. Now let us consider perimeter of triangle ABC by perimeter of triangle PQR. Perimeter means by adding all the sides of the triangle. It is nothing but you can write it as AB plus BC plus AC by PQ plus QR plus PR. But here AB value is how much here? K times of PQ. And BC value is how much here? K times of QR. And AC is how much? K times of PR. So I am writing in this place, right? This is equal to K times of PQ plus K times of QR plus K times of PR divided by PQ plus QR plus PR. This is equal to K taken common. Now here you see both of this one numerator and denominator get cancelled and what is left out? K. What is this K? Here the sides proportionality there, that is equal to the some constant K. So from this equation 1 and 2 what we can say? It is nothing but perimeter of triangle ABC by perimeter of triangle PQR is equal to this AB by BC, AB by PQ and BC by QR is equal to AC by PR. Let us prove one more result that if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their heights is equal to ratio of their corresponding sides. How to prove it? If I take triangle ABC and triangle PQR, two similar triangles I am taking. In it, I am taking the heights also according to the respective triangles. They are nothing but the altitudes. So I am drawing AD perpendicular to this BC and PS perpendicular to QR. And what is given here? Given triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR and as well as this AD is okay. I am writing that one in construction part. What we have to show to prove that this AB by PQ is equal to this AD by PS we have to prove. Okay, so what are this AD and PS? Okay, here only write it. AD is perpendicular to BC and PS is perpendicular to QR. They are the altitudes. Okay, coming to proof, given triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Okay, so in it you can take it as implies AB by PQ is equal to this BC by QR, that is equal to AC by PR, and as well as angle A is equal to angle P you can take, and angle B is equal to angle Q you can take, and angle C is equal to angle R you can take it. Okay, so in it now I am comparing the triangles ADB and PSQ I am taking. In triangles ADB and PSQ, see here, this angle B is equal to angle Q. As these two triangles are ABC and PQ are similar to each other, we got here. Angle B is equal to angle Q. Write the reason in the bracket. Since triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, then the corresponding angles can be equal. And angle ADB is equal to angle PSQ, because they are both of their altitudes, so each measures 90 degrees. Two angles are equal in two triangles. So what we have learned, if two angles are equal in two triangles, we can take the AA similarity. By using the AA similarity criteria, you can say that triangle ADB is similar to triangle PSQ. If any two triangles are similar, you can take the corresponding sides proportionality. So by corresponding sides proportionality, you can say that this AD by, you have to use the one-to-one correspondence in this exam. First two letters by first two letters. PS is equal to first and last letter AB by first and last PQ. AB by PQ. See, this is what we have to show in a proof. So you have to write hence proved. Actually, in this manner only, even we can prove if the two triangles are similar, the ratio of their corresponding sides is equal to ratio of their medians, ratio of their angle bisectors, ratio of their perpendicular bisectors also you can show that even. Actually, we all know very well that if two triangles are similar, their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are proportional. This side and this side proportional, and this is proportional to this side, and this is proportional to this side. So this one we have learned in the previous modules. Now do you think that there is any relationship between the ratio of their areas and the ratio of the corresponding sides? You know that area is measured in square units, so you may expect that this ratio is the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Yes, this is exactly true. Now we are going to prove that one by doing one of the activity. Let us take a triangle ABC, and divide this AB and AC also into equal parts, such that here you see this is D, E I have taken, and F, G, H I J K L M N O, such that here you see AD is equal to DF, that is equal to FI is equal to IP. These all four lengths are the equal. As well as here this side also AE is equal to EH is equal to HL is equal to LC. In that manner I have taken triangles. Totally here it is the triangle is divided totally into 16 congruent triangles. Let us take the each one of the side of the triangle is as x units, then and as well as the each area of each triangle is represented by y square units. Let us take like that. Then it can be coming in this manner. Okay, in this manner let us take it. Like let AD is equal to DF is equal to FI is equal to IB is equal to x units, and as well as each triangle, area of each triangle I am taking it as a y square units. So then when we take this area of triangle ADE by area of triangle AFH, see area of triangle ADE is nothing but one triangle. So I can write it here as y by here area of triangle AFH in it 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. Okay. So I am taking like a 4 times of the y. So how much I got it here totally? 1 by 4 I got it, right? 1 by 4. This is equation 1 I am taking. And now I am taking that area of triangle ADE by area of triangle AIL. Area of triangle ADE is y by AIL means how many triangles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times of the y. It is nothing but 1 by 9. Same like that. Now I am going to take the ratio of triangle ADE to the area of triangle ABC. This is nothing but this is y by this as a 16 triangle, 16y. So you are going to get 1 by 16. This is equation 3 I am taking. Now you can take AD by AF, you take it. AD what I said here? X. Then AF is how much? This is x, this is x, means how much? 2x. X by 2x. How much it is? 1 by 2. This is equation 4. Here I am taking this AD by EAF whole square also I am taking. Then here it comes like a 1 by 2 whole square, it is nothing but 1 by 4. Equation 4 I am taking. Okay. Coming to this ratio of AD by AI also let us take it. It is nothing but AD is x and AI is 1, 2, 3 times of x. It means here we got 1 by 3 implies you take the square of these sides AI whole square, then it is nothing but 1 by 3 whole square is equal to 1 by 9, equation 5, and AD by AB take it, x by this is 4 times of x, it is nothing but 1 by 4. So implies AD by AB whole square is equal to 1 by 4 whole square, it is nothing but 1 by 16. So when we look at this first equation, triangle area of triangle AD by area of triangle AFH is equal to how much? 1 by 4. And here in equation 4 you take it AD by AF whole square is equal to how much? We got it 1 by 4. From 1 and 4, I can say that here, from 1 and 4, I can write it as area of triangle ADE by area of triangle AFH is equal to this AD by AF whole square, and as well as from 2 and 5 equations, from equations 2 and 5 we got the same ratio. So, I can write it as area of triangle ADE by area of triangle AIL is equal to AD by AI whole square. Similarly, from equations 3 and 6 also I can write it as area of triangle ADE by area of triangle ABC as AD by AB whole square. So, from by looking at this we can come to the conclusion that by giving one of the statement, they are nothing but here you see when you look at this figure, here it is like ADE and AFH, both of they are similar to each other, because here this DE is parallel to FH tag, as here this AD by DF is equal to AE by EH. So, you can use a converse of BPT and you can say that this DE is parallel to FH, so that triangle ADE is similar to triangle AFH, as these two angles are equal, these two angles are equal, you can say. Similarly, you can say that ADE is similar to triangle AIL. In the same manner, we can say triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC. So, when I take this one, so what we got from this result, from this activity? I got that the ratio of their areas is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. It is nothing but, you see here I can write it as AD square by AF whole square, and here also AD whole square by AF whole square, AI, and here AD whole square by AB whole square. So, what I got it here, if any two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their areas is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. This is what we observed in this activity. So, let us prove it theoretically. From this activity, we came to know that if any two triangles are similar, the ratio of their areas is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. This is what we have observed here. The ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. We are going to show it theoretically. So, let us take two triangles here, triangle ABC and triangle PQR, which are similar to each other. Okay. So, what is given here? Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So, what to prove? To prove that this area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides, AB by PQ whole square, or else you can write it as BC by QR whole square, that also is equal to AC by PR whole square. So, for this one we need to find the area of any two triangles or any triangle. We need the base and the height, because the area of any triangle is nothing but half into base into height. So, for that we need to construct the heights here to the in the particular triangle. So here I am drawing an altitude AD in this triangle, and in this, so I am drawing an altitude PS which is perpendicular to QR, right? So in it, let us take now, let us write the construction part. What we did here, construction is draw AD perpendicular to BC and this PS perpendicular to QR. Coming to the proof. Given here, triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, right? So by corresponding sides proportionality, what we can write it? By corresponding sides proportionality, we can write it as AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to AC by PR. This is nothing but equation 1 I am taking. Now I am taking the ratio of the areas of triangle ABC to the area of triangle PQR. This is nothing but half into base into height. Half into this base BC into height is AD by, this is half into, so QR into PS. Half get cancelled. So what we got it? This BC into AD by QR into PS. I am writing in this manner that BC by QR into AD by PS. In the RTP we have to show that area of triangle ABC to the area of triangle PQR is equal to BC by QR whole square. But here BC by QR and here AD by PS is there. If we show this AD by PS is equal to that ratio of the corresponding sides, then you can get the required result. This one equation 2 I am taking. Now you compare these two triangles. So in it, in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, as these two triangles are similar to each other, so you can say that this angle B is equal to angle Q. Here we observe that angle ADB, this is 90 degrees, and in triangle PSQ this is 90. So you can say that in this ADB and PSQ triangles, two angles are equal. So you can use the AA similarity. Now here I am writing that by AA similarity, I can write that triangle ADB is similar to triangle PSQ. Now here I can take it as the corresponding sides proportionality. Corresponding sides proportionality. By that we are going to get the first two letters AD by PS. Next second and third letter, here second and third letter DB by SQ is equal to first and last, and here first and last AB by PQ. So what I got here, AD by PS is equal to AB by PQ. So from equation 2 I can replace that AD by PS with AB by PQ. Area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to this BC by QR into AB by PQ. But in equation 1, what we have seen here, AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR. So I can use here in the BC by QR place, I can write AB by PQ. Here I am writing in this place AB by PQ into AB by PQ. Here what I used by using the equation 1 result. So I can write it as AB by PQ whole square. But here this AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR and that also equal to AC by PR. So I can write this is also is equal to this BC by QR whole square, that also equal to AC by PR whole square. So at the last what we got? This area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is equal to this AB by PQ whole square, that is equal to BC by QR whole square is equal to AC by PR whole square. So by looking at this we can say that if the two triangles are similar, the ratio of their areas is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. So by using this theorem 6.6, better not to say the theorem 6.6, actually that theorem is also known as area similarity theorem. So by using that area similarity theorem, so let us find out this one of the problem. If triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF and the area of triangle ABC is 64 centimeters is given and DEF area is 121 centimeters is given. EF, one of the side of the DEF triangle is given 15.4 centimeters. You have to find out the BC value. So let us find out by using this area similarity theorem. So what is given here? Triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So I am using the area similarity theorem. By area similarity theorem, area of triangle ABC by area of triangle DEF is equal to, so I am writing here as EF is given, so that second and third letter I am writing BC by EF whole square. So here it is nothing but 64 by 121 is equal to BC by this is 15.4 whole square. This one you can write it as 8 by 11 whole square is equal to BC by 15.4 whole square. You can say here this implies 8 by 11 is equal to BC by 15.4 implies BC is equal to 8 by 11 into 15.4, this is nothing but 11.2 centimeters. See here, whenever the areas are given, you can find out the sides ratio or the unknown sides also you can find out. For example, sometimes they will give this one, if the ratio of two similar triangles, ratio of their sides is 3:4, what can be the ratio of their areas? You can say that immediately that 3 square is to 4 square means 9 is to 16. So in that way even you can find the ratio of the sides when the areas ratio is given, areas are given, or else if the sides are given or else the sides ratio is given, you can find out the ratio of their areas or else the area of the particular triangle also you can find out. I think this concept is very clear to you all people, and let us meet again with one more important concept of the geometry one.